Hi, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great week at school. And as part of the Read Across America, there's a story that I would like to share with you today. There was a time many, many years ago that there was a nation, the Jewish nation. They were attacked and taken into captivity by this other nation called the Babylonians. And so this story comes from that time when these Jews were in captivity. And so the main character's name is Daniel. And so the story that I'm going to read from you is coming from something called the Action Bible. And the title of the story is Lion Taming. So let's jump right in. Babylon, which had conquered Judah, has now been conquered by Darius, the Persian king, just like Daniel's dreams predicted. Darius needs trustworthy officials to help him run his new empire. Even though Daniel is quite old, Darius sees that he has integrity. You will help rule over my nobles as long as you obey me. Make sure that taxes are paid and nobody cheats me out of my money. Daniel does such exceptional work that Darius decides to promote him to run the whole kingdom by himself. This does not please his young officials. We'll no longer be able to make money off our bribes if Daniel is watching us. If we could only catch him in some corruption, but Daniel is too honest. We'll never find any dirt on Daniel unless we can trap him with something about the laws of his God. He will never dishonor his Hebrew God. O king, your empire is even larger than the Babylonians. You deserve honor and praise. Your nobles, who honor you above all, have agreed that you should sign a law so that everyone will honor you. No one may pray or bow down to any god or man but you for 30 days. If anyone who prays to someone besides you will be thrown into the lion's cage. Well, if you really think I deserve such honor, okay. If all of you want such a law, I'll sign it. As you know, once this law is in writing, it cannot be taken back or changed. That is the rule of Persian law. When Darius's new law is announced, Daniel immediately recognizes the trap set by the dishonest advisors. O Lord, how the wicked try to dishonor your name and discredit your servants. Oh well, I have prayed to you and nobody but you for my whole life. I'm not about to stop now. Daniel makes his way home and goes to the upstairs room where the windows face Jerusalem. There, like he's done every day for the past 70 years, he prays. See, Daniel prays to his God just like we thought he would. Good. Now we'll tell Darius. Have you not signed a law for a person to be thrown to the lions if he bows before anyone but you? I have, and the law of the Persians cannot be changed. Daniel has broken your laws. 3 times a day he prays to his God in front of a window where everyone can see. Daniel, my friend? I see it now. My advisors tricked me into sending Daniel to his death. King Darius had not thought of this possible outcome from the law. He works all day to try to save his trusted advisor. Couldn't you maybe hold off on praying for another 29 days? You don't even have to pray to me. Or maybe just pray where people can't see you for a few weeks. You trust me because I do not compromise my principles. I cannot compromise to my God. Daniel remains firm, and at the end of the day, King Darius cannot change the law, even one that he signed himself. Reluctantly, he orders his guards to take Daniel to the lion's den and throw him in. Look, Daniel doesn't seem to be afraid. He will be when he gets to the lion's den. Our plan to get rid of him is working perfectly. A few minutes later, Daniel, who broke the king's law by praying to God, is thrown in with the lions. Seal the den with a stone so that everyone will know I am enforcing the law. My own pride and this stupid law have cost me my only trusted friend. My only hope now is that your God is strong enough to save you. That night, the king can't eat or sleep. He paces back and forth, thinking about Daniel. At daybreak, the king rushes to the lion's den. Roll away that stone! O king, my God sent an angel who shut the mouths of the lions. My God found me faithful, just like I have always been faithful to you, my king. The king had asked, Daniel, did your God protect you? The king is overjoyed and orders a rope thrown down into the den. Daniel is pulled out. Then the king sends for the nobles who plotted Daniel's death. You sent Daniel to the lions. Now we'll see how you like it. Guards, throw them into the den. The lions, who had seemed to tame just a moment before, immediately devour the wicked advisors. King Darius makes a decree. I, Darius, command all people in this kingdom to honor the God that Daniel worships and serves. And for the rest of his life, Daniel helps the Persians rule Babylon, the country he entered as a captive. Against all odds, he boldly stands for God, and God rewards him. Thank you so much for joining me during this Read Across America. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you get something from it. And you can find this story in full in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, and see all the other details. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a great rest of your day.